YouTube faithful, what is going on? Captain Crush back in the mix with an early video. Someone in the comments said release your stuff earlier. Is this early enough for you? How about this? The reason I don't like releasing videos this early is because things change, lines move, and my opinions change as the day goes on. Now, as you can see, my face is swollen, it's fat. I had no sleep. I was up at 2:30 in the morning beating an Elden Ring boss. Shout out to Logan for helping me, even though he dipped right after the boss fight and left me stranded. But then I was up at 6:30 a.m. clanging and banging. So now here we are to do this video, and I'm gonna come up with 2, maybe 3 plays that I got for you guys, and we'll discuss them here shortly. So if you're new to the channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, know your role, pay the toll, leave a comment. Yesterday I did a quick TikTok live stream. There was like over 100 people there, almost 300 people there at one point. It was ridiculous. So be on the lookout for those. I'm gonna try to do those once or twice a week. They're open to everybody, baby. So yesterday was an amazing day. I'm not going to deny it. So right after a big day, what's the rule? Go light. So let's go over to DG and check out if there's anything popping, because we know this is the first step of the process. It doesn't change no matter the day of the week. So we got Ortiz over 3Ks. I actually like him under 3.5, but I guess if you wanted to take over 3, let me tell you something about Mr. Ortiz. Padres, they're not interested in striking out, 1, and 2, he's not a strikeout pitcher. So if you want to take something like that, God bless you. Me personally, I'm probably not going to do it. You got old Bomb Gum under 4Ks. I don't think I'm going to go there either. What I am going to take for Gomber is his earned runs. He sold me last time by the hook. I think he's going to give up those runs today. Hunter Green is the leadoff candidate, less 41.5 fantasy score. As you can see, here's 56%. Remember, we're looking for 54.5 and higher. So when you get to 54.5 and higher, you can go down the list and you will be profitable long term. I tell you guys this all the time. Yes, I'm partnered with these guys and I have incentive to push the product, but that's not it. It's not just that, guys. I use this product every single day. I get other people to use it. Just ask Disco. He's used it for 3 days and he's already made his money back times 3. Okay, if you know how to use it, you're gonna make money. But even if you're just a simpleton, you can't figure out numbers, just look for the green boxes. Anytime they're green, put them in a 5-man, and in the long run, do that every day. You'll be profitable. Okay, now there's a couple of games on this slate that could feed families, and the first one is the Arizona Diamondbacks game, okay, and the Mets and Colorado game, because Colorado's a launch pad, so we can target Gomber's earned runs allowed. I'm gonna target Kyle Schwarber, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. He hit 3 home runs yesterday in the same game. The man has the hot hand. I don't care. Normally I'd say he's due regression, but when the man just hits 3 home runs, it tells me he's out for blood, and I'm going right back to him. So this will be in my lineups absolutely. Orlando Bloom over here for the Braves, over half a strikeout. This is probably going to be one of the most popular plays on the board. He's been striking out like nobody's business, and Captain Crush is going to throw his hat in the ring, and I'm going to take it over as well. Okay, Ortiz under 17.5 pitching outs. Absolutely, that's a good one. I forgot about that. That is absolutely good. So right out of the gate, I'll come back to Dean Kramer and talk about him momentarily, but Kyle, this is crispy. This game has a high implied team point total for both teams, high over under, which means he's probably going to get a lot of hits, opportunities, all the teams. I'm going to absolutely go here. I had him yesterday. I had his Demon, cash it. I had Turner 1.5, cash it. Bryce Harper over half a strikeout, cash it. Stone over earned runs, cash it. I was surgical with that late night game, fella. In fact, I'm pretty sure I swept it. Oh, no, wait. I had Ohtani and he sold. Ohtani's due, man. Ohtani's going yarn at some point. Then we got Orlando. Over half a hitter strikeout. Yep, as I told you, he's going to be one of the most popular plays on the board. How did I know? So is Kyle. Both of these are going to be popular. It is 8 a.m. here, and they're going to be popular. It is what it is. Ozuna yesterday pushed his fantasy score. He's at 7.5 today. If you did want to go there, I guess you could. Eventually, he's hitting a home run. He's been skirting around it. So we got these 3 right here from just playing the odds. We see what Pinnacle's pricing them at. We like it, so we can go ahead and put these 3 in a contest. No sweat. We don't need to go into Outlier and look at anything else. All I needed to see is Pinnacle has it at minus 145, and that's good enough for me to know that I'm getting value on PrizePicks. Okay, this is called plug play the odds. Doesn't matter about anything else. It's that simple, okay? So those 3 are in play. Kyle Schwarber, he's a due regression. He just hit 3 home runs in the same game. So if he goes out there and lays an egg, don't be surprised. Or the other side of the coin, you think he's going to go out there and he's going to smash some balls. Pause? No, he's smashing balls. He just hit 3 homers. He just went yarn. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. And maybe, just maybe, he's got the high hand. the hot hand, and at 1.5 I'm taking it, especially in that implied team point total that's large. So those are the three. Now clear it up and let's get some gut calls in the mix. First up, it's Kramer, Uncle Dean. And I ain't talking sausage. It's before your guys' time. Over 2.5 earned runs. The man lives to give earned runs. Now, let me tell you something about earned runs, which is absolutely tilting. If a base runner gets on an error and someone hits a home run from the pitcher, guess what? You don't get credited with earned runs if there's 2 outs. It just happened yesterday with Reagan's. Over 2.5 Demon. The man got homered on for a 3-run homer and it didn't count because it was 2 outs. Base runners were on an error. It's an absolute ridiculous technicality. That's a rule from the past and it needs to go. I don't care what the situation. If a pitcher throws the ball and a batter hits a home run, it should always be an earned run. I don't care how or why the inning is in progress. It should always be an earned run, fella. Okay? Fix the rules. I want AI umpires. I want these stupid, antiquated Babe Ruth technicality rules gone. We need pitcher clocks. We need batter clocks. And you know what? I got a couple other ones up my sleeve that I could get. We got to get the game more action to get these young heads in it if we expect the game to grow another generation or 2, which is 20 years, okay? Let's be realistic here. So, we're talking about Dean. We're not talking about Jimmy Dean Sausage. Look at these range of outcomes. The ROO, 11 of his last 20, 55% of the time. You can see his floor is going to be 1 because he has, how do I come up with that? Well, he's got a few zeros in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then he's got a couple 1s. 5, 6. So out of his last 20, he's got 6 zeros and 1s combined. So let's just call it 1. That's his floor. His ceiling is 3 because he's got roughly 3 here on average. He's got a few outliers, 5 and 6, but he's got a lot of 2s. So we can know his range of outcomes is going to be 1 to 3. All right. Pretty standard for MLB for pitchers to have a earned run range of outcomes of 1 to 3. Okay. That's why usually the lines are 2.5. So if you look at 2024, 8 of 15 head to heads, there's nothing. It's last year. Toronto is hot garbage. I'll be the first to admit it, but I'm going to take a shot on Dean Kramer. Dean Kramer, man. Kramer over 2.5 earned runs. It's early and everything's funny right now. I'm slap happy. Okay. But you can see here, Toronto in the last 30, they're ranked 8th in the last 30 against right-handed pitchers. Overall, they're ranked 17th. You can see here his statistics. It adds up. His earned run average adds up in our favor. I mean, I think it's a good play. Plus, if you go back to DG, you could see it's not plus EV to take it on PrizePicks, but you can see Pinnacle has it at minus 130. So do the other books. So I'm fine with it. I think it's good. I'm going to take my shot on it. Again, gut call. O'Neal Cruz, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. My Pirate. I'm wearing the hat. I'll go with my Pirate Cruz. Throw Cruz in the mix. Let me look up old Cruz real quick. What's up, Cruz? Was it always Cruz today? It might be. Just might be. It's always the Pirates. I'll tell you that. Get this head-to-head data. Dang, you hate to see it. All right, on August 7th, they just played. He only got 1. So that means he's due. Look at this. Range of outcomes, 55% of the time, 11 of 20. His floor is 1. His average is 2. If you want to take a shot on Cruz, it's minus 130 on Pinnacle. You absolutely could. He does well versus right-handed pitchers, 0.282. Versus Vasquez, well, there's no head-to-head data, but I ain't worried about Vasquez. I wouldn't make it a core play or anything, but a dart. I mean, O'Neal Cruz isn't exactly Mr. Him, but yeah, you could throw him in 1 or 2. I don't care. It is what it is. But Kramer, I'll have a few of. Remember, don't forget, Schwarber, Orlando, and who was the other one we talked about? Man, I already forgot. Oh, Ortiz under pitching out. Did they already bump this? No way. I could have swore this was just at 17 and bruh, it went down an entire point from the time I started recording this video. There's no way, dude. This is poverty, bro. This is happening in real time, and this is poverty. Don't touch it at 16.5. Forget it. It was supposed to be 17.5. If you could find it on another book right now at 17.5, take it. There's nothing on UnderDog. I just checked. Wow, man, that's absolutely cinematography. And a full point in baseball, that's insanity. So if he goes back to 17.5, take it under. But for now, fade it. This one you can still take. You could still take Kyle Schwarber. Man, I'm upset about that. That was a slam dunk play, dude. But that, again, that's why having a tool like DG helps you out, because even before these videos, you could have been on there browsing and seen it. But again, these lines move. That's why I like making these videos later too, because these lines are not the same. By the time you see this video, all these lines could be gone. So what's that mean if you're a Captain Crush YouTube faithful? It means hold off on making your lineups until you watch my video, if that's how you want to be, bro. You don't have, no one's forcing you to make your lineups early. Don't worry about the bumps. Don't worry about any of that. If there's value to be had, I will pass it along to you, I promise. So these two are in the mix still. Kramer's earned runs, which earned runs are always a sweat, by the way, because there's so many technicalities where you could get screwed. All right. Ortiz was in the mix. If you can find him at 17.5 under 3.5 Ks. And then you're going to have to make a decision on Charlie Morton over 5.5 Ks. Last time he started, he absolutely was terrible. I know he got 6, but he was still terrible here, and here, okay? Personally, I don't think I'm going to go here today. I may have it in 1, but I did want to throw that out just because. Remember to find hitters that are 1.5 or that are in droughts that are due. You can also ride the hot hand on hitters that are hitting, like a Kyle Schwarber. India at 1.5 is always going to be play. Logan Ohape. He literally played 2 doubleheaders yesterday and didn't get a hit. If you want to target him today and think he's due, you could go there at 1.5. I put him in a lineup myself. We already talked about Mr. Schwarber. And then the rest, we'll just cook this on live stream, okay? I'm going to play golf at 10:30 a.m. I'll be back for my live stream at 4:30 p.m. Central. Like always, yesterday's was an absolute slam dunk. I was on live stream for about 4 hours yesterday. Trina posted this was a 2-man I gave out on live stream. I gave this out verbatim. I had the same slip, girl. Otani sold us. It is what it is. All we had to do was take Freddie Freeman, and I almost did that, and we would have hit. Or Tio, but it is what it is. All these hit. Michael King, play of the day. Bobby Witt was the 2-man with Snell. This was for the Gabi slip to get the promo. She tailed on all 3 sites. Chalkboard, ParlayPlay, and PrizePicks. That is how surgery is done. D Ward cashed. Rude Boy cashed. Venom tailed the 3-man cashed. This was given straight in the live stream right here, boys. R. Smith says surgical live stream, and he's not lying because all these were given out on the live stream. That means Dan, Timmy, Watts, Logic, Logan, all the guys that are struggling when everyone else is victory lapping. Make sure you're in that live stream if you can be in there and lock in and pay attention, okay? I'm doing my job in there. I'm doing the Lord's work. -1, cool. I hit on 10 slips today that Reagans and Ozuna pushed. Hey, we'll take a push. Reagans got extremely lucky to get that last K. He came in at 95 pitches, gave up a hit, and the manager let him stay in, and then he got that lucky strike. He backdoored a full count into a strike. Is what it is. Wanna gets his little shout out. I got to give Wanted his credit. He got 1,600. He had Burger going yarn and he hit. He took the Scooble Demon. He uses the projection, so Wanna deserves his flowers. Congratulations. Disco wants his shout out. The dude finally is making money. He's finally getting it. All right, Disco. Gave this on the live stream for the chalkboard discount. It was surgical. These were my 2 last ones where I needed Otani. If Otani would have cashed, all right, this was an extra $550 in your boy's pocket. But I'll take my 2X. It is what it is. Rami crushed. Zaddy hit. James hit. TMC hit. DS28 hit. Is this a video of people going yarn? I don't know how to say this guy's name. Lock Money Hits, I guess it is showing everything that he tailed from the live stream, I guess. Yep, he is. Okay, good job. Congratulations. I'm glad you hit. Mark's World has a wall of green. Absolute master class. He's always on Santander. He's always in the live streams hanging out with the boys, always getting it in the mix. I mean, it's surgical, guys. And that is why I tell you guys to get in the live stream. People, this is mine. It was surgical, y'all. Surgery was performed. I'm a surgeon, Dr. Han. Now, some of you guys can scoff and say what you want and say, oh, this, that, and the other thing. But the fact of the matter is this. The reason I'm selling my live stream, fella, is because that is where I can do my best work. That is where I can interact with all of you. And I was on that live stream for 4 hours yesterday, brothers. 4 hours sweating and cooking with my community. Nobody else is doing that. In fact, I sacrificed things that I needed to do yesterday to be able to do that because cashing my cord and hanging out with them is a priority for me. It supersedes running to the store and mowing the grass. That's my responsibility. The weight's on my shoulders. I take it deadly serious. And on top of that, I give you guys my projection sheets straight from your boy. I'm giving you the answers to the test. All you have to do is plug it in. So go to CaptainCrush.net, scroll down to the gold package. I'm giving you the promo. Literally giving you a promo. It's cheap as the day is long. You would have made it back yesterday in droves. Promo code DEMON in all caps. What's this? It expired today, but will Captain Crush give it again? Sure, I'll go make it. By the time this video is live, it'll be active. Promo code DEMON, all caps. It gives you a $15 first month, and after that, it's over because I know the $25 price tag is a fair price. We were just talking about this yesterday in my cord. You can hate and scoff all you want, fella, but $25, I got $25 right here in a roll of quarters. It's nothing. And you're getting a month of content, and you're getting winning content that's going to help you with your process. I promise you, you're not going to feel like you wasted your coin. Whether you leave or stay is up to you, but you will get your $25 worth, fella and lady. There's a few of you. So let's go back to PrizePicks and finish this cook before everything else gets moved up. All right, so we were talking about what we've already talked about. Remember, now we got to make that decision on Bomb Gom. 3.5. I was hoping it would have been 2.5, baby, but 3.5, I just might have to go there. I don't know. Maybe give me a Gabi at 2.5 or something. This is going to be up to the YouTube faithful to decide if you want to go to 3.5. David Peterson at 2.5. I'm probably going to fade it, even though it is a launch pad. I'm probably going to fade it. Remember, we're already taking Kramer now, and then Hunter Green. Now listen, Hunter can deal and he can throw fastballs, heat. That's what he does. But let me tell you something right now. Just like yesterday, I had Scooby combo. I had Scooby K's, cash. But I had Scooby Demon Outs cash. But I also had Scooby over earned runs. And he cashed, brother, because it's 1.5. The range of outcomes of pitchers' earned runs is 1 to 3. So if you want to take a shot at 1.5 earned runs for Hunter Green, I will not begrudge you one bit. And we'll even go here and I'll even look a little bit more for you. I already did this, but I'll pull it up on live. As you can see, the last 5 starts he's been dealing, right? But look at his last 20. He's gone over a 9 of 20, but when he goes over big league. 6, 6, 4, 2, 2, 3. So listen, range of outcomes here. It's going to be 1 to 2. It's going to be 1 to 2. His range of outcomes is actually going to be 0 to 2, okay? If you factor it in, because he's got a lot of zeros in there. But all he needs to do is give up 2. So whenever I see those, and I know the Miami Marlins have been hot lately, oh yeah, you can see last 30 ranked 6th against right-hander pitchers. I'm going to take my shot, okay? He doesn't give up a lot of earned runs. It's going to be a gamble, but 1.5. That's all you need, just like Scooby. Scooby dealt yesterday, a master class, and he still gave up 2 runs. It's possible. There's a chance. So I will take a shot. If he sells, he sells. It's not an anchor, it's a dart, but I'll have some exposure. Same thing with Gomber, 2.5 earned run Gabi. Don't love it? I'll have some exposure probably. Not so much because it's a Gabi though. And then for the walks allowed, I was going to say Kevin Gassman over 1.5, but it's a Gabi. Absolutely, this is in play. I don't know what's wrong with him. He throws heat. I could see him getting Ks, but he's walking a lot. So if you want to take this, especially when there's heavy hitters over there, you could take it. It is a Gabi though, unfortunately. And that's that. Folks, appreciate you stopping by, getting in the mix. Early video for you. I hope you want to check out the court and get in the live streams because that is where I do my best work. It is not just the sales pitch, you guys. I promise you, I'll take care of you in there. On top of that, be out the lookout for the TikTok lives. I did one yesterday, a quick one. Here's the salute. Good luck in all your contests. And as always, my brothers and sisters in Christ, let's crush.